like a descendant type of way, even though Gaia made her using the same genetics that Dr. Sobek, hoping that she would indeed probably inherit her brightness and smartness and be able to fix Gaia. But it does explain a lot, though. I mean, Aloy is brave and she's bold and straightforward. You know, she's always willing to go and try to fight for what she believes in. So I feel in that way she does indeed is very similar to Dr. Sobek. And she has the brains. It's not denied that. In a dark age like this one, she definitely has the brains.
Steady now. Give me a second.
Which way am I going right now? Alright. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's this way, right? Time to get going. I know Aloy must feel really, I kind of feel bad for Aloy. She must feel like very overwhelmed right now. Like just all that's being thrust on her, honestly. She just wanted to learn where she came from, or did she have a mother or not. But learning that she was created by a machine, and then, or artificial intelligence, and also not even just that, she was also basically cloned from the person who created the machine, who created the AI to begin with, to pretty much save the AI itself. So that's like, yeah, that's pretty crazy. Oh man, I gotta climb up there. Oh, give me a break. All right. Looks like we're going up the mountain, people.
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted?
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
Alright. Alright, we're about to make it.
Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
Alright, let's ride.
Do they think we're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like
Oh,
an instinct.
and I lost my ride. That's crazy. That's how I got caught last time, bro. We gotta wait for it to bypass. Alright. I gotta make it across over there without alerting all of them. Oh, let's I know how to get up now. I think. Alright, easy does it, easy does it. Yeah, he saw me. Oh, son of a... Oh, God, he be kidding me right now. There we go. You gotta be kidding me right now.
Guessing that I'm almost there. Where is it?
Let's get you down, son. Oh man. How many freaking jumps does it take to hold this thing down? I just need you to stay down for a bit, my boy. How strong is this thing? Oh, that's not good. Oh, you gotta be kidding me right now. Okay, on second thought, I believe that thing is too strong for me to take on. Alright, Halo, we're gonna run. Besides, I don't think the goal is to beat that thing.
Guessing that I'm almost there.
Correct.
Beating it is not an option right now. Just need to survive and shit. Oh my. That's insane, bro.
Guessing that I'm almost there.
Correct.
Almost. Yeah, almost is the word. However, I may have to tie it down.
Gonna bring you down!
You stay there for a while, buddy. I should keep him biting it down for a while. Bro, it's like things like level 27 or something.
Guy's sacrifice. He did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
Oh, okay, I gotta go. That bird. It's not gonna stay down forever.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Man, I get what you're saying, bro. I really do. But honestly, bro, out of the machines, I don't feel like fighting on them. And plus, the ones that fly are annoying.
Down.
I'm just with side missions at some point and get my level higher, but right now, yeah, it's not it, bro. 4 or 5, yeah, I can do that. But when I'm dealing with the mountain lions and
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
alright. So when did you come here?
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
That is true. Time is ticking, not gonna lie.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
But you're a tag-along, though.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Alright.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
It honestly makes me wonder. Makes me wonder if Aloy may later on in the future may take the last name of Sobek. In a way, Dr. Sobek kinda is her mother. Gaia Prime Rivalon.
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You'd think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice.
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh, you will. You're what, 30? Reckon you'll be the one turning the lights off at the end. Food for thought, huh, vegan?
This sucks forever.
Nah, not forever. Just the rest of your life.
Same thing, bro.
Mind your footing.
Wow, thanks for telling me that after I jump and pretty much almost kill myself. Alright. Alright, Aloy. I see, she will be, oh, okay. Wait, didn't I just rappel down a while ago, right? I never noticed till now, but alright, I guess I am supposed to rappel down. But no, where to next though? Oh. Silly me.
Guess that's my way across.
That was a little too stable. But we're in a place where Gaia pretty much self-destructed. So amazing anything is still here. Cause it died right then. Gotta start watching my still more often. I really do. Gotta start watching my still way more often.
Glad that's over.
You and me both. You and me both. Nope. I'm not doing that again. Someone last time waited till the last minute to tell me some very important information. Wait. Make sure nothing down there that...
This must have been where they lived.
Oh, what's left of it?
What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Yeah, they all grew old and pretty much died here, so...
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradis-Saiety zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime's logs are sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound. A distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy. All the betas and gammas and support staff living their lives. If I hadn't been an alpha, if things had gone differently, I could have been there. Instead, I'm spending the rest of my unnatural life in here with people I don't even like. And without the one I would have gladly spent my life with. Given the chance. 2 hours since I signed off on the final executables, and I'm already a bitter old man bitching to his focus. There's a thought for future generations.
Yeah, it's been 2 hours. Well, to be honest, the thought of being inside of a confined place like that for the rest of your life would pretty much set anyone down quite a spiral, even if you only been there 2 hours. I mean, be honest. Just that thought in mind, knowing you're not going anywhere else for the rest of your life but that place. That's all. That's all you're gonna know, and that's all you're gonna ever know for the rest of your life. So that's like, yeah, that thought itself can create a lot of thoughts.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
I'll keep that in mind. But, yeah. Amazing that she knows that this was Elizabeth's lab, though. No, her journal, solid state storage devices. Wow. What's in here?
Elizabeth. What is this?
No idea. Only one way to find out.
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out
Wow.
there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we sent someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Wow. That's sad, honestly. That's I mean, sad and also heroic, but very sad that she built this entire system, but she had to be the one to sacrifice herself for it to be fully achieved. That's something. That really is something. That hit me in the feels, I'm not gonna lie.
Aloy,
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy, and her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Saying that shows you misunderstand her completely. To her, everyone had value. Everything was worth saving. She gave her life in service to that idea. Even after everything you've learned, you still don't get it. The simplest thing about her, and the most important.
No. She had a superior mind and a superior will. It wasn't about sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel, to care, to sacrifice, to believe in life, enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Hey, look, I feel for you, Ayla. I really do. I mean, technically, you're like a daughter of Dr. Sobek. She said she wanted to go home. Honestly, at that point, I don't really know what was left of the world, so I don't know what you consider home. I guess she just wanted to go ahead and get it over with and just get it out the way. Like, there's no point in just dreading over it. It's the inevitable, so might as well just come to terms and accept it.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything, but they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much, with an intensity that was dazzling, bruising, and in the end, it killed you, or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg, I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth Sobek. There's only one. I miss you.
What is the Lightkeeper protocol? Let me guess, bro. The Lightkeeper protocol is probably like a replica of all their genetics and DNA. So in other words, there's probably a possibility that they can all be replicated the same way Aloy is basically a replica of, I don't know, I could say daughter of Dr. Sobek.
Look, Liz, you're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
Hell, Liz. I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
That was it? Man, That was sad. Not gonna lie, that was really sad. Alright, hold that thought real quick. That was sad. I ain't gonna lie, that was sad to see how she really went out. That was the last they ever saw of Elizabeth Sobek. She pretty much saved the world. Well, I guess perspective. But from what I look at it, she saved the world, you know. Sacrifices had to be made. Everybody had their little goodbyes. So.
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Ronson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. I was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said, keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Hola girls and Panta Antimon cuckoos. What can you do?
Well, Ted is the one who's pretty responsible for this whole situation to begin with, so, I mean, it's not to blame that no one likes him. It's no surprise no one likes him. But, like I said, that last message was really heartbreaking, though. They out there bickering who gonna go out there the whole time. Elizabeth already, like, she already out there, like. Alright. We gotta say Gaia and live up to her legacy.
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Les? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not pablum, Les. It's poison.
Okay. I can really feel Falo though. She really did hope she would meet Dr. Sobek. Finally had that motherly figure that she always been longing for.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored, you found the control room.
I'm on my way.
Let's hope we don't get, you feel me, stuck up on this time by old dude.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By subtraction. I can make a better list. With a single stroke, make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
Yeah. That boy Ted Faro seems like he started to get on some stuff, not gonna lie. Ted Faro or Faro, whatever. Alright.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the Alphas were in there.
Yeah, so it seems. Someone went on a little murder spree, huh? Well. If I had to guess, this was probably, what, Travis Tate and all of them, right? I don't remember all of their names. But the question is, at what point did this all happen?
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance?
Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
A sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice. It's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Captain Alice.
Wow, that's crazy. He really killed all of them. That's crazy, bro. That's, you know, like, I don't even put it past him, honestly. Like, he would seem like some person who would do something like this, like, honestly. But, like, really, though, you really kill all the people who's honestly working on the suits, maintaining the system. So, technically, they didn't even live as long as they were supposed to maintain the system. Bruh.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted
And it's all his
ignorance
fault.
for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope.
Ted really was an idiot, bro. I kid you not. This man really not like, and now you're right. There's no wonder why you got things like the Sun King who went on this little sun god rampage and pretty much just went on a freaking jump, because no one knows his. This is why history is important to know. This is why. Because, bro, this is that reason why history has to be archived and be known, bro. It has to be taught, bro. Because what happens when history isn't taught, bro, is just, bro, everybody goes back to the Stone Age, and everybody goes back to making the exact same mistakes over and over again, bro. It's like, bruh, it's an endless cycle, bruh. It's an endless cycle. This man Ted really thought like they're blameless people. Like, even if they're blameless people could come just as criminal and evil as any other person again, bro. And corruption just doesn't corruption comes from just being around long enough. Give people long enough. People who don't know the knowledge of the past, give them enough time. Sooner or later, the ideas that was considered in modern days is absolutely horrible and terrible. Those ideas will seem like brilliant ideas to people. Sun King went around just purging people, killing people just because for a sun god, bro. Says a lot, bro. Says a lot about Ted, honestly.
The Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
This man Ted Faro is so stupid, bro. This man really out here just let all knowledge just be gone of the past. And it's not to say I don't really see where he's coming from, but honestly, the negative outweighs the good in what he was trying to do. He trying to make it so like if they didn't know the history of the past, then they won't make the same mistakes. Yes, they will, bro. It don't really matter how you really try to look at it. Like, you know the past, bro. You know not to make those mistakes, bro. Like, you just sit there, bro, and really just erase all the history, bro. This is stupid, bro. Then kill the people, bro, who worked on it and spent their lives working on it, bro. That's insane, bro. It's really insane.
Sound good?
Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
Yeah. Don't be a smart ass about it.
Keep holding.
Makes me wonder, where did that boy Ted die at, bro? I won't be surprised his own workers took him out, bro. I'm just be honest. Apollo by himself. Always the CEOs of big companies, bro. Just couldn't help himself. This is odd. The more I think about it, this seems like something.
You're here.
For a moment,
What?
our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse, helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian, the Spire. Now, why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. It's code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Faro robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission to wake the machines so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse, the robots they've resurrected, they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
Alright, bro. Tell me everything, bro. What you holding back, bro?
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the eclipse, everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
Like I said before, people, this is why you should archive history. I mean, I'm just saying, like, you know, saying, right? I mean, you got them really worshiping a machine right now. It's tough.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
Of course, you was too smart, and of course Hades wanted to get rid of you. You're the only person who probably knows the most right now on the planet. And now it makes sense why that thing wants to get rid of Aloy too, because the minute it saw Aloy, it recognized Aloy, it definitely saw Dr. Sobek. So it's thinking that if she continues to live, that she will indeed eventually be Hades' downfall. Since how technically she's kind of the one who made it, kind of not, kind of is, you know.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
You done what you could to make up for your mistakes? No.
The things you've done in the pursuit of knowledge, Silence, pure recklessness.
Aloy, this wasn't a confession to elicit your judgment.
Unbelievable.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence. Where will you go?
Elsewhere and everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
It is true. He is right, Aloy. Technically, this all belongs to you, as this is what Gaia's whole purpose was, so giving you the genetic structure of Dr. Sobek. So technically, everything of the old world, well, yeah, the other world basically belongs to her. She's the only one who can technically access it. Oh yeah, we get the crafting. Master override. Hey yo, I just thought about something, yo. If it's a